How to use automation clips in FL Studio 21. So first of all, we have to ask ourselves, why exactly are we house music producers or any producer using automation clips? The reason is very simple. We want to make electronic music sound organic. Basically what the DJ does with his high pass filter, his low pass filter, the effects while he's performing live is exactly what the music producer is doing. The only difference is that he's programming this into his tracks, and like this the track will basically sound more organic. There's going to be movement. We're going to basically automate every single thing. So if you watch this whole video until the end, you're going to understand first of all how to use FL Studio stock plugins, how to automate those ones. But there are also plugins like, for example, Serum or external plugins, where the process of how to automate those plugins is a little bit different. So just stick with me and let's get straight into it. So the good thing about automation clips is that you can literally automate every effect that you want to automate in FL Studio. So we have this breakdown of the track, and basically what I want to automate is the delay. For example, how much delay can you hear when the vocals are playing, and how much delay can you hear when your vocals are not playing. The way how we do it is very simple. So for example, we have this vocal channel here, and this vocal channel in my house music production template is already connected to the vocal delay channel. If I increase this button, yes, you're gonna hear a lot of delay. For anybody but obviously we want to automate it so every single time the vocals are coming in, this delay is at 0. We don't want any delay when the vocals are coming in, or maybe just minimum. So everything we really do is on a MacBook, for example, you take 2 fingers, like with your girlfriend, and then basically you just click on the parameter which you want to automate with 2 fingers, and at the same time you're gonna have this little window, and you're gonna basically go on create automation clips. And here's the automation clip. Thanks for watching this whole video. I appreciate you. See you in the next one. Just kidding. Now we want to basically play with this automation clip. So let's, for example, say we're going to drag this down to see more of the automation. So as you can see, it's on the bottom here. So which means that if we have it at 0%, that you can see here on the left top corner of FL Studio, there's no delay at all installed. So we're going to do with 2 fingers again, we're going to press somewhere here once, and then it's going to install this extra dot. You can obviously now drag it up and down wherever you want with 1 finger. Let's just drag it up to here, the end of the phrase. So as soon as the vocal stops, the delay, or like just a little bit before the vocal stops, the delay comes out more. Always between 2 of those big circles, you have 1 small circle. This circle basically just defines how intense this automation takes place, if it goes up and down intensely. In this case, I want it to go up very, very slowly. Then what we want to do again, because the vocals come in here again, we take again 2 fingers and just create another automation clip, like another dot basically. We bring it down again. So let's listen to this one.
For anybody that's ever felt lost, we feel your pain. For anyone who's ever felt alone, we felt the same.
If you've gotten any value by this video so far, please make sure to like it right now and subscribe to my channel to not miss any house music production tutorials in the future, and turn the notification bell on to be the first one who's notified once I post a new video, so you can implement all the techniques I want to teach you in those videos. Obviously, the more you do this technique, the easier it is for you to automate anything in the DAW. You can obviously automate, for example, volume faders like this, that you basically, what the DJ is doing, you can basically, again, just 2 fingers, create automation clip. You can literally automate the speed of FL Studio, create automation clip. Pitch, for example, you cannot really automate in FL Studio. That's going to be a tricky one. Let's say, for example, we want to create a high pass filter on the master channel. Everything we do is on the master channel. Upload a high pass, low pass filter from FL Studio like this. Those buttons on the bottom, you can basically increase or decrease the passing like this, which is pretty much exactly the same thing that the DJ is doing. So again, 2 fingers, press on this button, create automation clip, and then it gets dragged into the playlist. Ideally, you also assign it straight away and say, okay, this is the master bus low pass filter automation. We can do the same thing now.
Culture on that word. We take you in. We love you. It grabs a hold, you never let go. Welcome home.
In this house music production template, I have already a few master automation installed, like for example a reverb, wet channel, like this. Also a master field separation, so the more we bring it up, the more it goes to mono, the more we go down, the more it goes into stereo. Here it goes stereo, but this is a great effect you can usually use at drops to basically slide the whole thing from left to right, like this, not like this. You can basically just enable the slide button, and then you're going to drag the whole automation to the right. By the way, if you want to get this specific house music production template with everything is already assigned, perfect for house music, also master automations installed, and 50 ready to go mixing channels, make sure to go on link in the description on gumroad.com and check it out and just purchase it for less than $10. Really easy template. It's going to make it really easy for you to produce music and just do it way faster than if you have to assign every single time all of them yourself. Now I'm going to share with you exactly how to create an automation clip within, for example, Serum, which is an external plugin which makes it a little bit more difficult to create automation clips. So for example, we have this bassline sound. So for example, let's say we want to actually automate this filter cutoff. Everything we could obviously do now within Serum is create an LFO tool automation. Like this LFO tool is pretty much it's basically the same as an automation clip, but everything we do is really assign LFO3 to the cutoff. And then now we're going to determine how long it will take until this automation basically takes place. For browsers, for example, very good. This blue line basically defines on how far is this filter automation going on. If you obviously still struggling, I'm also offering one-on-one online coachings or an online community over Discord where you can improve way faster. Just wait until the end of this video to find out more about this. I don't want it that much because we're gonna hear like horrible like high-end information about a saw wave, which is just gonna sound really weird, but we want it just like very subtle, like this. But now let's say we want to actually create an automation clip from Serum into the playlist in FL Studio. Everything we really have to do is to quickly just twiddle on the little knob that you want to automate. For example, this one here, which is the pitch bend. Just twiddle on quickly, and then you're going to go on this multi-link to controller tool. Again, with 2 fingers, click on that. And then you're going to create automation clips. Then this automation clip, probably the last 2 or 3 parameters that you tweaked on, they're going to be installed into FL Studio. Because we obviously selected a clip here, the automation clips are just going to be in this little time frame where we basically selected the clip. Was the filter cutoff. I don't want the filter cutoff. Serum does it for me, so we're going to delete it again. But now in this case we have the pitch bend, which is perfectly for anything you want to do. If you're now still struggling to get your house music tracks sound professional and you're tired of endlessly tweaking on the knobs without good results, then I have 2 game-changing options for you. Option number 1 is my DF Originals VIP online coaching, which is a deep dive program where we're going to basically work together on mixing, mastering, song arrangement, whatever you couldn't really learn over my YouTube tutorials. So I'm going to guide you over 8 to 12 weeks personally through online coaching where you're going to improve way faster than having to figure out everything by yourself. So if you're serious about leveling up your house music production skills, message me VIP over Instagram and I will see if you're a good fit into my online coaching. But be quick, there's only 4 spots left before I will increase the price by $50. Option number 2 is the most cost-effective one, which is to join my DF Originals community over Discord. This is basically an exclusive members-only Discord group where we're going to work together with other music producers on mixing arrangement. We're going to also do bi-weekly coaching calls. So whatever you're struggling with, you're going to be a part of an amazing community of house music producers where you're going to improve faster together. We're going to work together on a few tracks. I'm going to also sometimes send you a few samples, give you track feedback, so you're going to just improve way faster. But here's the catch. For every 10 members who join, I will increase the monthly fees by 50%. So if you want to join for just $10 a month, don't wait. Subscribe now via the Gumroad link, which is under this video, and be part of this amazing group of house music producers. I've already helped a bunch of house music producers to level up their game. Just see for yourself.
You were teaching your process of doing things, right? But then it's good to have a reference to understand how are other people doing it. So right now you told me, right, you're using presets and then you're tweaking. That didn't occur to me. I'm like sitting here and then I want to be original, have my own sounds.
I don't have anything else, but I definitely learned a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I definitely wouldn't have found any of this stuff out on my own.
So yeah, this is how you can create the automation clips. It is very easy, but in the same time you need to basically have an ear and develop an ear for what should you actually automate, because you're gonna make electronic dance music sound more organic, and it's a really great tool. I'm using it in every single of my productions. Automation clips is like basically the fundament of making house music interesting with little changes, high pass filter automations, reverb, wet, dry automations. You can use obviously pitch bends as well, or like a filter cutoff and all this kind of stuff. Before you now continue scrolling mindlessly through YouTube, please make sure to check out this video as well, which explains exactly how to produce professional house music, kind of like Avicii. It's a very cool tutorial by me. Make sure to check it out right now, and I see you, bro, in the next video.